if I traded it all.
Welcome back, everyone. My next guest is calling in from Paris, France. I have with me Gabriel Muron, if I said that correct, and he is the chairman, CEO, and founder of Higia Care. Welcome to the show. I do want to tell everybody to listen up. This is going to be really interesting, and I'm so excited to have you on because thank you for doing this. Please tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Thanks, Carol. Good afternoon to you and everyone, and thanks for inviting me to speak with you today. I founded about 20 years ago a company called Given Imaging that brought to the world the first swallowable video capsule, which we branded the pill cam. And for the first time ever, patients could have their small bowel viewed by gastroenterologists in a simple and a non-invasive manner. Now, beyond Given Imaging, I was looking for another way to have a significant impact on patients in gastroenterology. And for that, we established Higia Care, Inc. last year in partnership with Livestream Purification Systems from Austin, Texas. Now, Livestream, that had been led and is led by Rocco Bruno, had developed and manufactured and brought to market what I believe is absolute best and most comfortable colon irrigation system. And we established Higia Care to initially deal with the most pressing issue for patients in gastroenterology, and that is how to prepare for colonoscopy in an easier and consistently effective manner.
How many people out there are so thankful to hear this? Because if anyone has ever done it, and I just did, oh my God, I am so happy to hear that you have the same day prep for a colonoscopy. Please tell everybody what that entails.
Okay, and sure, those of you who have performed colonoscopy will agree that the most memorable part of colonoscopy is actually the prep. One doesn't easily forget the nausea, the sleepless night, the retching sometimes, but always having to constantly run to the bathroom. So the good news is there's no more need to go through that again, and what we do is very different. And we have already actually set up centers, and I'll get to exactly how it works in a minute, but we set up centers in Austin, in Norfolk, Virginia, in Dallas, and here recently in Gilbert, Arizona, where we're providing the Higia Care prep. And just to explain what the name Higia is, Higia Care, Hygie, is the ancient Greek goddess of good health. And that, together with care, is because we do care about our patients, and that is what the dedicated team from Higia Care are all about. Now, the story is this: that colon cancer, Carol, is unique because it is one of the sole cancers that can be prevented. And screening colonoscopy does allow the gastroenterologist to establish the existence or absence of cancer in the colon, and that is hugely important. But it's also really important to find precancerous polyps or adenomas and extract them to actually prevent the development of colorectal cancer. But in order to detect or prevent colorectal cancer, it's absolutely critical that everyone makes an effort to have a clean bowel prior to the exam. And the worst part, as we know, of colonoscopy from the patient's point of view is the preparation. So we established a company to provide a better and more comfortable way to prep. So there's now no longer any excuse to delay screening colonoscopy. And it's important to understand that screening colonoscopy really does save lives. And we all have a responsibility to ourselves, to our spouses, our kids and loved ones, to make sure that we do everything we can to prevent colorectal cancer.
Now, I have a question to ask in terms of a doctor. Can you go there without, do you have to have a doctor's recommendation?
Yeah, there is a requirement for a prescription from the doctor. So the first thing that the patient needs to do is to schedule a colonoscopy and ask their doctor for a prescription to perform the Higia Care prep. And in that way, they'll be able to benefit from the advantages that we have.
Well, you go ahead.
Yeah, because this does replace the traditional colonoscopy. You don't have to drink the fat-tasting chemicals and run to the bathroom, get up in the middle of the night and run all night. And we've already had more than 1,700 patients who have chosen Higia Care prep, and they were pleased to find out that there was no need to run to the bathroom urgently or repeatedly, and they could get a good night's sleep, and most importantly, they achieved excellent outcomes for colonoscopy, and that is really the most important thing because that's what we want to make sure happens.
You know,
so as you say, yeah.
Well, one of the things that is the biggest reason why people, they don't want to do it, and that's the reason why they don't want to do it, is because of the prep. I mean, yes, everybody, they have their fears, there's fears, but we, like you said, you have to take responsibility for what this needs to be done. And obviously, early detection is the key, but knowing that this is out there, please look them up. Let me give out the information. It's Higia, Hygiea Care.com. And you can also call them and get some information on it. It's 480-750-2333. Go ahead.
Okay, so the way it works is the first step, as I said, is to have your physician prescribe the Higia Care prep when you schedule for colonoscopy, and you shouldn't forget to ask your physician for that. Once the appointment has been scheduled, then a few days prior to the colonoscopy, you'll receive a call from our center to provide you with instructions. And these instructions may include taking some gentle laxatives, perhaps going on a clear liquid diet, really dependent on the patient, on the day prior to colonoscopy. And this facilitates the cleaning of the colon because not everyone's colon is the same, as we all know. And on the day of your colonoscopy, you arrive at the Higia Care Center at the scheduled time. You don't need at this stage to have your designated driver because we don't do anesthesia. There's no requirement for that. It's not applied. And once you come to the center, our trained practice technician leads you to a private, acoustically protected, quiet room where you'll be seated on a sanitized basin. And a small, sterile, disposable nozzle, lubricated, of course, is inserted just an inch into the rectum to allow for a gentle stream of gravity-fed warm water to flow into the bowel. Now, this flow of water actually allows you to comfortably and discreetly evacuate the colon. By the way, the system and the room is odorless due to very smart engineering of odor evacuation.
That's good.
Which probably should be in every toilet in the United States.
Yeah.
But we have that. The extraction of the air is done at source and not in the ceiling that guarantees that the odor is in the whole room. So routinely, this will be in less than an hour. The prep technician will tell you the prep is complete, and you can leave and go comfortably to have a colonoscopy.
That is wonderful.
Patients that have chosen Higia Care prep have told us the experience was far better for them than the oral prep. They would again choose the Higia Care prep for their next colonoscopy, and in their feedback, they include superlatives that they'll tell their friends and family about it, and they'll never go back to doing the oral prep.
Well, once I saw this, and I had to rip it out of the paper because when I saw that, that is for me the first thing that I'm looking at it going, same day prep. There's no need to run to the toilet. No need for a bad night's sleep. You're going to get a good night's sleep. It sounds like you've made it wonderful and comfortable for everybody. They're located in Gilbert. You can call them at 480-750-2333. You can also check them out. It's Higia, Hygiea Care.com. And I would say that you would say that would be the number one reason why people don't do it, is that they don't want to.
Absolutely. There's no question about it. Anyone who's done it, as you haven't, and I have, know that is really the barrier. And taking that barrier away and beyond that, I can tell you that patients who do go through oral prep have good results only in 75% of the time. And many of the poor results occur even when patients follow the prep instructions by the book. Our results have shown that 97% of the patients had adequately clean colons, enabling their gastroenterologist to make a sound diagnosis regarding colorectal cancer, and that's a great outcome.
It's
so
fantastic.
Cleanliness of the colon in a comfortable way that is conducive to compliance is a key factor for you to be aware when you decide what prep to choose when undergoing colonoscopy. And I'm sure you would ask me about the price, right?
Well, you can. Go ahead. You have a couple of minutes, so go ahead.
All right. So the price for the Higia Care prep is $245, which is payable prior to performing the prep at the center.
It's worth it.
Payment is, it's absolutely. It's made by a credit card. You can use your FSA, the HRA, or the HSA, the health savings account, because this is a prescribed procedure. And the relative comfort and excellent outcome has to be a key factor in the decision. So hopefully all of you are now well informed and will know to make the better choice.
Well, you got to check them out. And to me, the best thing is when you know something is as easy as this, you know that you will take care of it. That's what you want to do. So give them a call. Their phone number, it's 480-750-2333. He was calling in from France. I know it's very late there. So if you need more information, we can also get you connected here. But check them out. It is Higia, Hygiea Care.com. They're located in Gilbert, and you can call them at 480-750-2333. And let's all be responsible now that you know that you can get a same-day prep for your colonoscopy. Give them a call. It's 480-750-2333.